Nashville has a growing and thriving artist community. Artists and creators make up about 6% of the total population in the county. They're a really large percentage of the workforce, disproportionately high compared to other cities our size. One of the reasons that we're on the international map right now as a cultural creation center is because of the real diversity of artists that we have here.
Art is part of the culture, it's part of who we are, it's a reflection on our society. Artists have a capacity of making us better. What artists bring to a community is extremely important. We are no exception, it's important here.
Nashville is a very artistic community. Everyone thinks of country music, but we have these great artisans in town. We hear more and more stories about them getting pushed out of the neighborhoods where they work.
There's a shortage of affordable working and living spaces in the Middle Tennessee area.
We have out-of-state investors who are coming in and buying up properties. They don't always consider who's on those properties that they've purchased.
If artists can't find a place to run their business because they are a small business, they may not have the means to have a house or live-work opportunities.
We are kind of the victims of our own success. We're a successful city, everybody wants to move here.
All of a sudden you start to see property values go up, 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 up. And the very people that built this really great energy and vibe are now being forced to have to move somewhere else. And then it loses its whole identity. It's not the same city anymore.
The Housing Fund is a nonprofit that helps individuals and developers, as well as neighborhood organizations.
We're a nonprofit bank that finances affordable housing and neighborhood revitalization throughout Middle Tennessee.
We've been here for almost 20 years. We provide affordable housing options for individuals that couldn't otherwise have it. We are basically financing the American dream.
The Housing Fund's Make a Mark loan program helps more artists afford to live, create, and thrive in their neighborhoods.
So this allows them to stay in the areas they want to and keep doing the things they love to do.
What the Housing Fund provides is creative financing, so it's a flexible option.
It's below market, it allows payment terms that are easier for artists who earn their income in different ways and who may have a wave of income and then a dry spell. We've structured the loan so that it really can help artists stay where they want to be.
If they want to acquire a piece of property and redevelop it, they want to acquire and rehab a structure, or if they want to acquire and do new construction, that's what this loan is for.
It gives you the opportunity to continue doing what you're passionate about, and it gives you the tools to be able to have success.
So hopefully this is an opportunity to spark some excitement, get arts and culture in areas that haven't had it before.
And this is not a gift. Nobody's getting a free ride. We're just being smart on how we allocate our resources. It may be the next thing that puts Nashville on the map, so it's a good investment.
We hand make musical instruments, over 40 different string instruments. Our business has been around since 1928. The business was started by my grandfather and great uncle, passed down to my father, and then passed down to me. We've been very fortunate that we found an affordable place in a very desirable part of Nashville. And there really is something to be said about being in a community of people that are creative. Being around people like that, it just helps me be creative. We're known as the 919 building. We have 14 spaces. We had a situation where our building was going to be up for sale, and we were all fearful that we would be displaced. We had no idea what was going to happen. I decided to pursue the possibility of seeing if I could be someone who would qualify to be able to purchase this location. It was a $1.6 million loan. I never thought I'd be able to do it. To have an organization like the Housing Fund and the Make a Mark, they were there to hold my hand through the process. I mean, they really helped me. I didn't feel at all intimidated. It showed me that I could go and talk to other artisans like myself to be able to qualify for loans that they probably thought they would never have a chance to.
Workspace in the 12 South area at conservation overlay is impending. My landlord's decided that he feels pressured to sell. So I've lost my home, lost my studio, my business. I run my business out of the studio.
There's not a lot of affordable spaces in Nashville, and you live in the space that you work. Renting is not a very secure situation to be in. As rents are increasing so quickly, there's just nowhere else to go.
And so I heard about Make a Mark. I thought this is a great opportunity for me to purchase and build out, or just build from the ground up, affordable live-work space for not just myself, but potentially a few other people too. But Make a Mark, people are so encouraging. They've all been welcoming, accommodating. Just having those folks back you up and give you positive encouragement is a big plus.
We've been in this area almost 5 years with our shop and studio. We focus on fine art and creativity in an area where there's really not any. We want to have it so people can come in, look at the art, come and take art class, studio space where other artists can come in and collaborate with us to create art. And I'm ready to take that step into a loan and expand so we can reach more people. Make a Mark makes it accessible to real small business owners. You have to have people who care, and I think the Make a Mark program, they really care.
We started working in the Buchanan Street area to create artist space, and we wanted to show the types of financing that we're currently providing.
It's a low-income community, but it's developing and it's starting to thrive. My own personal interest of having a community garden and a healthy corner store is something that I think that will really thrive in this area.
I lived here when I was like 17.
I lived on the periphery of this neighborhood about 10 or 12 years ago. I remember coming over here and looking and seeing all the potential for lots of cool things to happen.
We needed something like this in this neighborhood.
I like the neighborhood for what it is. I like the neighborhood for what it was. This is a neighborhood with a lot of rich history. I wanted to be a part of seeing this neighborhood develop in a way that is different from the rest of Nashville.
I saw it as an opportunity to own an artist's workspace. I just couldn't be happier with the neighborhood.
I just fell in love with it and fell in love with what they're doing over here in this community, and it's just become this really nice little artist community.
I mean, I came here because I'm a fan of intentional development. I've been watching it for over a year now, and the progress that's being made is really inspiring.
Nashville is growing so fast, and I think that this is an opportunity to have this area, which is very close to downtown. There's so many positives that it will be just a booming part of Nashville.
My hopes and dreams are that people who have been here for many and many years will still be here and still be able to help it actually to grow within this area, as well as new people coming in and learning about the history that's been here.
If we could maintain the connection to the neighborhood, to the community that's been here, and bring in affordable workspaces for artists and craftspeople, then I would be very, very happy.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling good about this.
Yeah.
This is so great.
Check out her shoes.
This is so good.
I'm really excited about what's happening on Buchanan Street. It's a model for what we hope to do across the city with the Make a Mark program.
There's just an overall neighborhood transformation happening, a place where there wasn't a lot of hope, there's now hope. Over time, we hope that there are more opportunities for different types of arts to make their way throughout Davidson County. I mean, this is something we want to see all over.
We have an opportunity here with Make a Mark to really not do what other cities have done, which is grown exponentially and really forced artists out. What we want to do are create conditions where the neighborhoods where artists maybe have lived and worked, so that they can continue to stay there and continue to contribute. We want artists to be making living wages and paying taxes and being part of our school system. The way they do that is through ownership.
We want to make sure that artists know that there is somewhere out there for them to come and get the financing they need to stay in their communities.
It gives you the opportunity to continue doing what you're passionate about, and it gives you the tools to be able to have success.
An artist's home, his atelier is his business. So to create a funding to deal with those specific needs, where we can empower and create an environment for them to do the best they can do, it makes a lot of sense. I guess the question will be, why not?